Hello, everyone. I have insomnia, so I can't sleep, and that's in my way. But we're gonna do an art tour, but first we're gonna make food because I'm really hungry. But I have to be quiet. But we're gonna make some ramen, and I'm gonna show you how I make it, which is not that interesting, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna give you a little ramen tour, and then we're gonna get into some art. You know, yeah, I don't have a plan for these videos, but also I want to say thank you for all the sweet comments I've been getting. Some people say I look good, so thank you for that. I might go over my fucking New Year's resolution. Happy New Year, by the way. And also happy holidays, late happy holidays, but yeah, let's go make some food, because I'm hungry. Make sure no one hears me. Alright, we're gonna get the pot out. I guess we're doing a little cooking show right now. Okay, got some salt. How the fuck do you open this thing? Yes. Yes. I forgot how to use one of these. Okay, so we turned the stove on, and we added some salt, so it'll boil quicker. Okay, we're gonna pick out our ramen now. We're gonna prep a little bit while the water boils. I'm trying to learn how to cook this New Year, even though, it's just ramen. It's literally one of the most basic things to make, but hey, I'm gonna have a cookie. Did somebody already eat my cookie? Oh, I'm gonna be pissed off. I have to have the light on when I'm making my little video. Okay. Oh. Okay, no one opened my cookies. Okay, I got mad for no reason. I also have to focus on breathing this New Year because I say a lot of words sometimes when I'm talking, and I forget to breathe, and also I just forget to breathe in general. I don't know if anyone else has that. Maybe it's just like an ADHD thing, I don't know. Making sure I'm loud as possible. Little shit chocolate on there. Okay. Save the rest for later. The sun shines, onions, whatever. Yeah. We're gonna chop some of this, and gonna pull out 2 eggs. Do we even have eggs? I don't even think we have eggs. Dude, we don't even have fucking eggs, and we just went to the store. Well, the egg was the main event, but we don't have it, so whatever. We're just gonna start chopping this shit up. I mean, I got this so it'd be special, but with my egg, but I don't know. It's okay, it's whatever. I don't even fucking care. It's alright, it's still gonna be good. I don't know about this YouTube thing, but like, tell me in the comments below. What is your New Year resolution? If you have just one of them, that's cool. If you don't have any of them, let me know. Also, like and subscribe. I don't fucking know. Do what you want. full well it's not here. It's non-existent. I can make some edamame. Could you see me that? Yeah, you could see me. Okay. Just making sure. Well, I have like the tiniest bit of chopped onion. I think I'm gonna make some edamame to help grieve the fact I don't have an egg, but this is the stuff I usually use, but we're all out of it and I couldn't find it at the store, which is really annoying. And yeah, I looked everywhere, but I have an alternative. I have just this Old Bay seasoning, and then I add some chili powder, and when I have it, I add cheese. When I have it, I add sesame seeds, but I don't have that. But I do have some more like actual chili. But basically, this thing is just, you know, chili pepper, orange peel, black sesame seeds, white sesame seeds, Japanese pepper, ginger, and seaweed. It's all the good shit, and it's not here, and I don't know where to get it. But this will do for now. Like, you know, this is just for fucking whatever. It's just seasoning, so. My sister's probably gonna get mad that I'm using her seaweed, but I don't give a fuck because this is my, you know, 1 a.m., 1:30 snack, and I need it, so we're gonna chop up some of these seaweeds. Come on. Get in everywhere. I'm just cutting it into slices like the professionals do. I'm not a professional at making ramen, but this is gonna look good. It would look better with an egg, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, real good, real nice. It's starting to boil. Was that satisfying for you? I hope that was really satisfying until I fucking spilled my cranberry juice on my white fucking shirt. These cute little chopsticks. And then a tiny bit more chili, you know. This is how it looks. It'd look a whole lot better with an egg. Edamame cooking right now. And we're almost ready to go and have my art tour. But here, let's take a taste. Man, that's hot. Good though. Okay, I just finished eating, and now we're gonna get into... I woke up the baby.
Hi. Oh, you're so cute.
I'm pretty sure the last place I left off in my sketchbook was this page. I added some stickers and stuff to it. This next page, it's a full Adventure Time page. It is my favorite show. I got this Jake. Oh, some cat hair. I got this Jake for the holidays. He's my favorite. I've been taking him around everywhere. But yeah, I've been trying to make some, like, tarot cards. I know that there's, like, those tarot cards, Adventure Time tarot cards on, like, TikTok, and I'm like, I don't really like the way they look, and I've always wanted to sort of draw my own tarot cards, and yeah, it's just inspired by those. And I have Finn the Human and the Lich, and yeah, I actually really love the coloring I did on him. I've just been, like, trying to get back into coloring and drawing, really, because I just haven't been. But yeah, that's Finn in my style. He's a little bit older. He's 19 in this. And then I have some, you know, Bubbling right here, and I have Pet Butt and the little snail guy and Gunther. Gunther kind of looks a little wonky, but it's okay. Excuse you. Yeah, and then I have Jake. I don't know. Can you read it? I don't know. It's backward for me right now, but... And then I have a little Finn. And next, Rude, stop, please. I have this fern drawing I did. Oh, shit. If you haven't seen Fiona and Cake, that's a spoiler, but I don't give a fuck. If you haven't seen the Fiona and Cake series, and it's not a spoiler, okay? It's been out for, like, a week or so now, so get over it. And then I have little Cherry from Animal Crossing. Can you stop, please? Oh my god, he pisses me off. It's okay. It's fine. Just ignore him. And then this is my OC Ryan. There's both of him. Yeah, I did this a while ago. It was digital. It actually originally had a yellow background, but I had to print it out, and I didn't want to print it like a big... I didn't want to use that much ink. But, yeah. My dog pisses me off so much, but it's... Yeah. I don't really know. I just sort of drew it, and I'm like, you know what? Sure. And then behind my fern, I have my other OC, Jordan. What would you call them? Animorphs? I don't know. And then I have some It's Always Sunny fan art. If you know that show, you're cool. I was obsessed with it. I have my moments. And then we're at the end of all the stuff in the sketchbook for now. But here's some more It's Always Sunny fan art. I did this digitally a while ago. Give me a minute. I'm back, and hopefully he's gonna be less annoying now. I have my It's Always Sunny fan art. Yeah, I love that show. And then I have this that I made. It's Deadpool and Wolverine, as cats. Pretty self-explanatory. I know, I'm weird, okay? Like giving people animal ears and tails and shit. I don't know, listen. This character and this character are the reason why so many of my OCs have animal ears and tails, okay? It's because they originated as little as pet shops. And I drew them that way, okay? Leave me alone. Alright, next I have a little drawing of me. I'd say it's pretty accurate, and then like a tiny version of me. And then I have this OC character I made. I don't know, just out of the blue, but like, yeah, they're kind of cool. They're like a little mad scientist that like spray paint stuff. I don't know. And then here is another OC of mine that I made, and I want to say 2021 or something. I don't know. I can find the original drawing of him, but I just redrew him recently because, yeah, he's probably the hardest OC I have to draw just because I can't remember. Like, this was all from memory, really, and we're gonna see how accurate I got it, but Christ, talking normally now. But yeah, I am gonna pull up the stuff I have on my Procreate. Here is another thing I did recently. It was just, yeah, it's favorite character, which is Jake the dog, second favorite character, and then favorite superhero, which is Hobie, or Spider-Punk. And I did print out Fern, but I had him in a character crush category, because, dude, I love Finn Human, but just, like, once I saw Fern, I was like, oh my god, I love him so much. Next, I have IRL hero, which is Angela Davis, and I have favorite villain, which is Poison Ivy. And honestly, I don't know how to feel. I love Poison Ivy, but I just think her hair is kind of weird. I kind of got bored when I started doing it, but, you know, she looks cool. Here are some of the other tarot cards I did. This was Strength, and yeah, I'm really proud of, oh my god, I'm really proud of my job on the tree house. Just is super accurate, and yeah, the coloring was super cool. I also have the little snail dude right there. And then next I have the Chariot, and it's Kate holding a baby Finn, because, you know, she's just traveling around. And then I have, for little details, I have James Backstar and stuff. I have to make more tarot cards, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, but I think I'm probably gonna do something with Marceline and Bubblegum, like probably two separate cards. I think I'm gonna have the Empress be Bubblegum. Obviously, I have Death is Death. Like, this is what it looks like, just digital. I think I'm just gonna show off, really, maybe just all of my digital stuff on Procreate, or all the ones I want to show. I actually have this Bubbling fan art I did a while back, but yeah, pretty cute, you know, lesbians. This is actually my friend Jake that I drew. I found them, they're a TikTok mutual of mine. Added, you know, some My Little Ponies because, you know, I don't know, I was just like in a mood to draw them. And yeah, I have Twilight Sparkle down there. But yeah, this was like the first piece where I really focused on like a background, and yeah, it's super cool. And yeah, I love it. Yes, BMO. And I included, I don't know, I'm an insane Adventure Time watcher. Like, it's all I watch, really. So like, I think you'd understand why there'd be like a Gunther there. And that's because there's a Christmas episode and there's like a whole thing, and that's why I included that. Next, when like there was this art trend, it was like the 3 Russian dolls, and this is my version. I just think this one is so pretty, especially. Like, I love all of them. Like, all of them are pretty unique and stuff. Like, this one just really focuses on, like, I don't know, just, like, the whole thing she's wearing. And, like, you know, this one I don't know. I love all of them, but this one is just so beautiful to me. This was like something I was brainstorming, and I definitely want to do one day. It's like a cowboy comic, but it's like Marvel characters and like X-Men characters. Like I know they're now like a part of the same thing, but like still it's like, are they though? Yeah, no, it's a mix of like Avengers, Marvel characters, and then X-Men. But anyway, this is my Nightcrawler. I love him, and I like did a whole thing where it's like, oh my god, why is this so difficult? Like making them, like if they're outcasts, I make them wanted posters. But yeah, this is, oh, I just made sure to include like their boots and stuff and whatever, because I didn't include the full body stuff. But also, like, I feel like if you're making a cowboy comic, that's like pretty important. But yeah, he's such a cutie. I'm planning on Storm and Nightcrawler like being a duo. And here I have Storm. Up here I have her hair, but I also like gave her a scar. I feel like I am eventually gonna get to like the reason why she has a scar, but you know, I haven't gotten to that. But I have her wanted poster here. She usually has, you know, her bandana up. This is how she looks. I put a lot of detail into all of these outfits just because, I don't know, I feel like they just have to look cool for me in order to really want to make a comic. I just know, like, this is probably going to be something, like, if I ever go to, like, a art college, I'd probably work on this because I'd have all the time in the world to do that. But yeah, I get in art slumps and stuff. But here is her boot, which is pretty cool. I really like the iron parts or the steel parts that I added to it. All right, next, I have Deadpool. Look at him. And I have his, you know, Venom steed. And like I actually didn't see like the new or the second Venom movie just because I heard it is bad. And honestly, I do listen to reviews, even though I probably shouldn't. But I saw the trailer for either Deadpool 3 or 2 or whatever, and I saw that there was, you know, a Venom horse. I'm like, that's so fucking cool. So I wanted to include that in my comic. And yeah, why the fuck not? And I included his 2 pistols, and yeah, they have little cheetah print hilts. They're, you know, both identical. Yeah. And I just included like a part of his suit that just like had his arms out. So, because I don't know, a lot of people complain about Deadpool's skin, but I'm like, that's the coolest part of him, in my opinion. Like, if he didn't have that skin, he'd just be some guy. But it's just like, you know, if Deadpool like didn't have his skin, he wouldn't be Deadpool, you know? I don't know. A lot of artists complain about that part, but I'm just like, honestly, it's just fun. It's cool to look at. And I think just characters with different characteristics, it's just cool. I don't know. I'm like yapping at this point. But I have his wanted poster. Yeah. I mean, I have it. I don't know. I think it's cool, right? And then I have his boot, which is pretty cool, and I think I'm probably gonna add a little thing on the end. I don't know what you call those things, but... And then next, I have Logan, or Wolverine, or whatever. You know, I have his 2 boots there. He's honestly not that different than, like, he usually is, with, like, you know, a couple of western-y things, but just, like, you know, I'd say his mask is a bit different because I added these little tassels, you know, but like, it's Logan. Honestly, he's already sort of like a cowboy. Next, I have Daredevil, which was actually a suggestion, but instead of him having a cane, I gave him a whip to see with. because I don't know. I thought like once he cracks his whip, he can do something like he can echolocate. I don't know what it is, man. Just give it to me. It's cool. I have his boot, and I gave like his boot these little devil horns, which I thought was super cool. Also, his hat has devil horns. His suit is also super cool. Like, I really love the way this top part looks. Like, I don't know. I'm my own editor, and I keep looking at the time, and I'm like, wow, I'm yapping. This is gonna be annoying. Honestly, I know a lot of people are gonna enjoy this, so I'm doing it for you, even though I have to edit like over an hour of freaking video. Next, I have like this little dagger. I don't know really why I included it. I just felt like I needed to add something different. Like, he does have like 2 guns and whatever, but like, why not add a little dagger? And also, I added nunchucks for some reason, but why not? Why the fuck not? I put Captain America because I feel like that's just needed in any sort of, like, if you're gonna include anyone in a Western comic that includes Marvel, you have to put Captain America in there. And I included a little horse, his little steed, and I gave it a little mask because I just thought that'd be cute. He actually reminds me of All Might, but I don't know. But those are his boots. They look really... he looks like he has a really long foot, but hey, it's Captain America, what can I say? Yeah, there's not too much about him. I don't know. A lot of star things, And I did include, like, a striped shirt, so you can pull in the American flag and shit, but whatever. I also included a mask for him, because, of course, if his horse gets a mask, he gets a mask. And, like I said, I'm gonna include Spider-Man, so I have Patrick O'Hara, of course, Spider-Man, Cowboy Spider-Man. I have his horse, who, of course, gets a Spider-Man mask. His pistol, which has a spider web on the hilt. And yeah, I'll show his boots and then we'll get to the main thing. Yeah, like I said, I included that little thing was what I was talking about. But yeah, it's a little spider web. The rest of his boot, pretty self-explanatory looking cowboy boot. Yeah, now, yeah. It's pretty much, like, if you've ever seen Patrick O'Hara, it's like, he pretty much looks like this. I put in a little bit of my own elements, like, his belt has a little spider web on there, and I'm pretty sure his poncho is relatively the same, but yeah, and then, of course, like, his mask is the same, and I included, I think it's canon for him to have a couple moles on his neck. I don't know. I just included that. But yeah, he has a big gallon hat. Alright, I have villains made, and that is, I have Dr. Doom here. I just made it like, classic Western. I gave him like a top hat, I sort of made it symmetrical in some ways, but he's Dr. Doom, I don't know. And I have Kingpin, and he's like gonna be like the owner of some big oil rig, and he's like trying to destroy towns and stuff and get like gold and oil, basic rich dude stuff. And I included like a pig. I associate him with a pig, and I put that on his belt buckle, Doc Otto. Yeah, he looks a lot different from, what people would usually, he's not no Tobey Maguire looking Doc Ock, I gave him a bowler hat because that's just like, that really fits him. I was actually suggested to give Kingpin a bowler hat, but I'm like, no, that man needs a 10-gallon hat. That's some rich kingpin shit. And also, I made him the mayor because, like, you know, why the fuck not have a villain as a mayor? I have little doodle of Storm and Nightcrawler. Yeah. Storm is just horseshit, and then he's just standing there. I also always associate, especially, well, in this comic, I'm associating Nightcrawler as black, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he's black to me, like, I don't know, and I feel like just, like, a black duo in the West is just, like, a cool idea. I don't know. I know he's blue, but, like, you know, I gave him little dreads and stuff, and he looks so much cuter. I don't know. He doesn't seem like a white boy to me. I don't know if I included talking about her belt buckle, but, you know, she has a Storm belt buckle. I'm planning on having, like, Logan and Deadpool as sort of a duo as well, just because, like, you know, I did see the Deadpool Wolverine movie, and I'm like, yeah, those are a duo there together. So this was, like, my first page. I even made, like, a whole map, but I'm not gonna get into that. This is literally 30 minutes long right now. Yeah, this is, like, the first page. I'm not gonna get too much into it. And, yeah, but, like, you know, it's not that bad. And then I have, of course, my third page, which is unfinished. That's all I have on that. I think I'm gonna show a couple more, and then I seriously either have to get to bed or draw more, because I'm feeling inspiration. I'll add a couple more. These were from a long while ago, but it's my, you know, Charlie Kelly fan art, because I love him. I really do. Why not some more It's Always Sunny fan art? I love them. I'm really proud of these It's Always Sunny ones, even though I made those, like, a few years ago. It's just, I love them. Alright. Here, I'll share one last It's Always Sunny drawing. First, I'm not gonna give you the feast, but yeah, I have another little Charlie Kelly down there, and then, like, I have this unfinished drawing, which was, of course, from a photo, and then I have, finally, this drawing that has been drawn by so many other artists, but it's this Mac and Dennis moment where they're acting a little gay, because, yes, as you know, every fandom has its two gay men that they love to ship together, and, you know, the reason I love It's Always Sunny is because they are aware. They are aware. They set so many scenes up so they can be like, yep, yeah, all of you can eat that. All of you freaks can look that up and see it. Alright, I'm gonna share one last one. This stock footage photo. Oh my god. Sorry, I just sucked in a little bit of spit. Goodbye. If you want to see more of my art, let me know. Like and subscribe, and goodbye.